Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kind of warm out today, this morning. Today is the 26th. September. September is almost over with. Hey, Zena, good morning to you. Good morning, Ruby. Good morning to you guys. Good morning. It's nice out. It's just the sun that came up. I waited a little late to get out. I was doing some work. Good morning, Gloria. Good morning to you. So, you guys know I'm going to do my walk. There's a lot of people that, you know, they're laying in the bed this morning. Hey, Crystal, good morning. Good morning to you. Crystal, did you get your shirts? Florida, good morning to you. Or did you get your shirt? So, walking every day, y'all gonna see the shadow. You see it's falling off. It's gonna fall off. It's gonna just drop one day. It's gonna go bloop. And everybody goes like, woo, whoa, what happened? Well, if it do, it do. If it don't, it don't. I'm a type of person that, um, I keep striving. Good morning to you. Good morning. I keep striving no matter what. No matter what. And I realized something. And usually when you got goals, dreams, or a journey that you're involved in, whether you're moving on with your life without a loved one, whether they stepped out of your life or you had to kick them out or they passed away or something, you gotta keep going. That is that is the key. You keep going no matter what. And I'm learning, no matter what it looks like, you know, it's the same as hope and faith. It's the fact that it's there. But the substance you can't see. You can't see it. Oh, it's there, but you can't see it. You can't see your way to your next assignment, your next destination. And you got to be ready and you got to be prepared. That I do know. Whether it's weight loss or relationship or, stopping doing something that you used to doing, you got to just keep going. And it can look all tore up like it's not going to come to an end, you guys. But I tell you what, everything in this world will come to an end except heaven. Well, hell's not going to come to an end either. But, I mean, it depends on which way you want to, spend your eternity. Unless God says so. I don't know. I mean, so whether it looks bad or good, people want to just keep going when they see results. People want to keep going when the car is working. Car ain't working, they want to give up. Hey, you in a relationship, ain't no more, fireworks and, things. People want to say, well, you don't love me no more. And they give up. Then they find out later on, another woman comes around and let me tie my shoe up. Another woman come around and I tie this one. My shoe. Those are Nikes. And you know it. In sevens. These are these are the only pair of tennis shoes I do have, and I wear them until I can't wear them no more. They're comfortable. I usually wear slide-ons, and just ain't big for me, so it's no big deal. But here's my pretty car right now. You can't just wait on everybody, and I'm realizing that, and I know that. You know, nobody's gonna be coming with you when you go walking. Nobody's gonna come with you when you paying bills. They don't want to hear about your breakup and who did what, why in the world they treat you this way. You know, I realized something. There's always two sides to a story. Maybe actually three. It could be two, but most of the time it's three. Because we always want to blame somebody. We don't want to blame ourselves. We definitely ain't going to do that. We're not going to sit there and say, I did this, I did that. We're not going to blame ourselves. Thank the Lord that He knows. He knows the truth. So you don't have to prove nothing to nobody. And the Lord knows your heart, too. So, you know, and that's good. So if you are a good person, you don't have nothing to worry about, really. You let people say whatever they say, do whatever they do. You just keep being true to yourself, to God, no matter what. Be like those three Hebrew boys. Yep. You know, those three Hebrew boys. Look like Jody's sitting there at the stop sign. She just sitting there. I wonder what she waiting on. That's Jody. I wonder what she waiting on. Something tells me she's waiting, maybe to say hi or something, or I don't know. She's just sitting there. No, she's moving. Oh, how you doing? Well, I like that car, baby. That is a nice Dodge. It's very nice. She done forgot something. She done turned around. That's what she was doing. So, just like I was saying, those three Hebrew boys. You know, it's been so long since I read that story, but I'll paraphrase it for those of you. I don't have my glasses. I do got them, but I don't have them on. I'm going to try to put my contacts in a day and wear them and get back on track. But if you guys know the story about the Hebrew boys, put a one in the chat. I can see that. Good morning, Sonia Watts and Diane, Dana. See, I'll see. Anyway, when I stop, I'll see who's all in the room. But if you don't know the story about the Hebrew boys, there are three Hebrew boys. And the king was upset. Something to do with they was, you know, um, you know, still honoring God and worshiping God and things of that nature. None, and everybody else doing what the king said, which it was a law and an order. It was what they call, when you say, like some people always say, I declare and decree. And while they're preaching or praying for somebody, and I don't get it. I don't understand it, to be honest with you. I declare and decree. Only one. I mean, we could declare and decree, I guess. We are kings and queens. But if you're not walking in your king and queen, your crown, you can decree and declare whatever you want. And it's just really just, I don't know, conversation or talking, or maybe it makes you sound great or good. But if you honestly know who you are, you can. But normally, and I'm just speaking, you guys, kings do decrees and declares. Kings. And they didn't used to be like laws. They used to be, the law when they decree something. And so they had the whole nation under their regent bow down to this king at a certain time of day. And this boy, one of the boys, he wouldn't do it. And his little servants came to him and told him, every time in this noontime come, when everybody is facing this and, and bowing down and worshiping you and everything, this cat ain't doing it. He's doing totally opposite. He's praising God. Well, they stuck them in jail now. And the king was furious. And the king told him to either do it or he was going to throw them in the dungeon, you know, with, all this fire. I mean, he was mad. He was big mad, guys. I mean, somebody gets so mad at you, Here's the funny thing. And, I mean, there's always a moral to the story. And this story, I know what the moral is. I don't know if you guys know what the moral to the story is, but they threw him in the dungeon. And the king told his servants, his officers, to crank up the heat. I mean, he wanted as high as it could be. I mean, high as it could be. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about the whole story is these Hebrew boys said that they would always serve God no matter what. No matter what. And the thing about that is, you say no matter what. This king done threatened him and everything, and he's going to turn up this heat all the way. I mean, they're going to be crispy. It's so hot. When the officers threw him in this furnace, when the officers threw him in this dungeon furnace, with the heat turned up, guess what? They burnt. That's how hot it was. Whether he show up or not, we're going to serve him. And that's kind of crazy love that they had for God. They said shows up, good. If he don't, we'll be with him real soon. It's like we can't lose if we just stick with him. We cannot lose. Get it? If we burn up in this furnace and die, we're going to be with the Father at the end of this. They were willing to know, regardless, they're going to serve him, whether he shows up or not. Yeah. Sonya Watt said, I love this story. Yeah, they was willing. And the funny thing about it, and I mean, I'm trying to say it, and I'm saying it so casual, but you got to understand. They're saying that no matter what, they're going to serve God. And the king was asking, what if he don't show up? They said, well, we're going to be with him. I mean, there's nothing to do to us to make us, I mean, they just ain't going to do it. I mean, and we're not even tested, like we're not tested like that. Nobody's throwing us in a furnace. We're so weak. We're so weak. We can't even get out of bed in the morning and praise the Lord. We be like, we love you, Lord. I know I'm saved. We love you, Lord. I was saying to myself, okay, now on especially on Sundays mornings, I'm gonna have to get my butt all the way home quickly because what's happening is in my church time, and I'm feeling some not be able to give my giving, whether they say they tithes or not. My husband be like, you be giving offering, you don't be giving your tithes. I say, baby, I do what I can do. You do what you can do. You don't worry about me. And we do ours separately because he's a very good giver. My husband is a very good giver, and I'm never gonna, I'm never be angry with him. I mean, sometimes, boy, I'll be like, what? I mean, he does. But every time when we have a problem or something, he always say, "Oh, God will provide." Here come this woman on this scooter again. She coming down the street. I ain't even gonna bother her. She thinks she's something. I'm not even gonna bother her. I'm just not. Here she comes. I mean, I don't even know why she thinks she getting some exercise. She's not, you know, you know, pedaling or nothing. She just on the scooter. I don't know, but yeah, have to go to 10 o'clock service for Sunday school. Yep, I know. I know. That's why I need to start walking a little bit early. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna stay on here long because I'm gonna catch some of it, go in there and give my ties, and but I just, like I said, I always think about the Lord every day, and it may not make sense, but I know for a fact that we have to give time to the Lord, you know, and I do. I do. I do every day, no matter what. Whether I'm on this app, walking, on my way home, carpet guy came, cleaned the carpet or whatever. But I just think that he just tells me to keep going. Everything I do, keep going, keep going, keep going. Whether you see a weight loss, but you feel better because I don't have a lot of pain in my back, and it clears my thoughts in my head about what I'm going to do the day. I got 100 things on my list. I'll mark something off. I got some stuff to do. I got to get up on top of this roof. I got a nest in one of my gutters. I'm going to get that nest out. It makes my house look raggedy. I would show it to you, but it's just so sickening, you guys. Uh, anyway, we did our walk, and no, I'm not sad or nothing. I'm not even tired. I just want to praise the Lord today and just thank Him for everything, and hope everybody in the chat and people that's not in the chat, have a beautiful day and go into it, and hopefully no one gets in your way and try to disturb your peace. I hope that for everybody that's in here. I hope that for everybody in here. I pray that that will be your day today. And if they do, you be able to calm it down and walk away and not get into no arguments with nobody. I've been doing a lot of research on this Gabby Petito case, and you know, every case that we have, you're welcome. Yeah, I will. I'll be very careful. I'm not scared of heights. My husband, I think he loses it. He loses it. I don't know. He's not one of those men that fixes stuff. Now he'll call somebody to get this and get that done or whatever. Like he called the carpet guy. He ain't gonna clean no carpet, or he's not gonna change the brakes or something. He might put some antifreeze in the car and some oil, but he ain't finna do all that. He's not. Nah, he likes to take things apart and put it back together if it's a car. He loves cars. He loves that. So he'll do that all day. He be in his element. But in grass, oh Lord, he be not be running, and you know what? Don't even. I've pushed him and made him do it one time. I mean, Lord, I will never do that again. That was a hot mess. To the hospital we go, and breathing treatments, and don't ever make me do it again. I didn't make you do it last time. I just was like, dang, can you help? You know what I mean? Ooh, you talk about $2,000, $3,000 later. You say, nah, the grass will just grow, it'll just die or whatever. I ain't gonna worry about it. I don't feel like walking a lot today. You guys, usually I will, but I think I'm gonna do a workout today and just kind of lay it low. But yeah, I just want everybody to have a good day today. So I pray to God that everybody have a good day, and whatever you're trying to do it with all your might. Okay? Do it with all your might. I don't care what it is. Don't go half cocked, nothing. Go in all the way in. If you're gonna do it, you might as well. Like my brother would always say, when he mess up something, he tears it up. And that's the truth. He do. He tears it completely up. He called me one time. He did. He called me and he was like, sis, I'm in a bad situation. I said, what'd you do? He said, you don't want to know. I said, where you at? And he was like, I'm over here. I ain't paid my rent in like 6 months, and they put an eviction notice on my apartment, and he was like, I just want to get my stuff, and I'll just go on down the road or whatever. He told some stuff up. I had to go talk to the landlord. I told the landlord, I said, look, you know, you know what the situation is, you guys. I ain't got to even put it out there. But I told the landlord, now I got some hundreds of dollars, but I ain't got that many. I give you about $600, $700. Let me get, driver's license, birth certificates, things, just his paperwork. I don't want none of his furniture or anything like that or whatever. Just so that, we get him right. He ain't got to start all over with nothing. And they said, okay. They said, you can, since I came correctly, you know what I'm saying? Now, they wouldn't have let him do it. But since I came to him the right way, he said, if you go get a U-Haul truck, I'll give you all day, and you can take any and everything you want. So I gathered up two more of my family members and my mom and my kids, and we went over there, and we cleaned out the house. We got everything out. I put everything in storage all in one day. And he was so happy. He was like, thank you. Because he was like, I didn't want to do that. Like, your brother he's such a good person and everything. He just doing too much. I said, I know. I know. And you got to remember, I got a whole bunch of them. So this is not our first rodeo. So anyway, it took him some years or whatever, but he got himself together. And I thank God for that. And he didn't have to start over. I paid for the storage, and he was like, he just took off or whatever. But he told me, my brothers and I do have a very good relationship, and they'll call me when there's trouble or something. But anyway, he called me about a year later or something. He was like, sis, I'm getting myself back together. I got myself back together. Got my mind right. I said, yep, you do. He was like, but I ain't got nothing. He said he didn't have nothing. I said, what do you mean you ain't got nothing? He was like, I ain't got no ID. I ain't got my driver's license. I ain't got no couch, chair, bed, nothing. I said, you got all your stuff. He says, no, I don't. I lost it. And I said, bro, I went and got everything. And that's what God does sometimes. You know, you think you lost everything, and come to find out, you know, he restores a lot of, he takes out all the bad stuff, like purging, and he restores you back with all your stuff. And sometimes double for your trouble, you know? So, and that's how I think my life been. I mean, have anybody been in a situation where you lost everything? Because I was like that one time in my life. I can't say I walked away. No, two times. I'm sorry, two times. One time I walked away. I even left the dog. I even left the dog. You hear me? I had nothing but the clothes on my back. I walked away. I did. And I cried the whole time. I did. I cried. Wasn't like I just didn't know what I was going to do. But I just said, I'm not going to do this no more. We not doing this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Baby. No, no, no. I've done that twice. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. I done it 3 times. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I did it with my daughter's dad. Then I did it with this guy I dated. I walked away from that relationship. I didn't look back either. And then I did it with my ex-husband. I did it 3 times. But I bet you I got it right now. I bet you I ain't walking away from my stuff no more. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not doing that one. See, I walked away from our stuff, and most of it, 90% of it was mine. But I didn't know no better. I was young. Then the second time, I walked away from him because I didn't work. He took care of me. So I walked away from that whole relationship. It wasn't it wasn't like we fight. It was just controlling. I mean, when I say controlling, I mean controlling, you guys. Like, I had a brand new car. Yep, all my bills is paid, money in my pocket, food, everything taken care of. But like on the weekends, his son would come and get the car, and I'd be sitting there. It's just this one weekend, my son got sick, and I needed the car, and they wouldn't. Back then it was pagers. It wasn't It wasn't phones. So he wasn't answering his pages. I called my mom. My mom was like, "Nope, I'm not helping you. You been bragging about this man, you know." And I kind of thought everybody was jealous, and they probably was jealous, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have to work, but I didn't like being kept like that. So my mother, I told her, I said, it's hot outside. My son need the medication. The store is like 4 or 5 blocks. That's a long way. It's gonna be hot and tired. She told me to call her later and tell me, you know, how hot it was. Maybe I learned something. Usually my family runs in there and help me out because I'm the baby girl, the only girl. They didn't run and help me that time. Um, I did walk to go get my son his medication. But after I got done walking, I said, this ain't happening no more. I left the whole relationship. I sure did. I sure did. So I tell you guys, like I said, thank you. Thank you, Sonia Watts. You know, sometimes you got to leave. You just do. Like I said, every time when we have one of these cases, I start thinking about where I was at. But I think I'm going to tell you guys this. And I'll wait till Monday and we can talk about it. Or I might have a pop up or something. But I now believe, I don't think it was a domestic violence um, relationship. I don't believe it was a domestic violence relationship. I thought it was. I don't believe it was now. But we all have our own opinion. You guys understand what I'm saying? I know y'all going, what? What do you mean? Oh, girl, I can't listen to you. No. See? That's people that has those narrow minds. They don't even wait. No, I'm not gonna wait. I can't listen. It was domestic violence. I know what it is. It is what it is. Da, 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 da. But if you go and get all the information, listen to all the information, you'll find out what it was. And I'm gonna tell you what it was. You guys want to know what it was? Put a 1 in the chat. I'll tell you right now. And then you go start looking. Because trust and believe, I had all night. I had all night. JoJo Baby said, what do you think it is? See? And it's all what we think. Because we all don't know. I'm going to tell you guys right now. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody know. So it ain't no need of getting mad and get all in your feelings. And people get mad. They get mad. I don't care. They get mad. You got an opinion and a theory. I got an opinion and a theory too. My opinion matter to me, your opinion matter to you, and I can respect yours. That's why I said, if that's what you think, that's what you think. I thought it too. But if you go back, there's something that we were missing. And I do believe, because think about this, you guys, think about this. They're looking high and low, spending millions of dollars because he used a credit card, he used a debit card. Let me tell you something. Now, I know that the police said, oh, there was a murder, there was some homicides, 2 women in the park. Same park that they visit. Think about it. Think about it. Go back and get that information. Because that information will tell you, what is the odds of, you guys are listening to me? We're buffering. I'm gonna sit right here. So these women ended up dead. Like go in the town. Came up missing. How is a person go to a park and kill 2 people? two, not one, but two, at the park. Survivalists. The fit, they used to always say, play this game. Prize card. Either it was Gabby's parents' card or it was them women's card. Them women that was killed. And I think the twist to this story is going to be that it was probably those women's debit card. And he probably told one, give me the PIN number. And he probably rode that motorcycle, that Harley Davidson, in the town and used the credit card or their debit card to get money. And he cleaned it out. And I don't know. I'm just saying, you guys, y'all done got quiet on me. Yeah, you did. Yeah. So, hold on. Let me tie up my. So, Crafty One, you was just finna ask that? So, I don't know. But yes, be very careful. So, that's what I think is going to happen. I'm serious, you guys. I think that unauthorized debit card or credit card that he has used is those women. That's what I think. And they ain't saying nothing because that's why he's running. That's why he's running. Because if Gabby gave him the PIN number and it's her card, I mean, I give a PIN number to my husband and you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be present. And if she was dead and he didn't know it, he could say, well, I didn't know she was dead. So, of course, I was using it. I didn't know. You know, I mean, she told me to, get home the best way I can or whatever, and then she left and she never came back, and I waited on her. I finally drove home. I couldn't find her or whatever, but I mean, I had her stuff, so of course I'm gonna use it because, I mean, you know, we together, and she already gave me the number or something. Unless the debit card was not really actually hers. And you know how sometimes you can have a card and your parents can be on your card. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when my kids was younger, 17, 18, or whatever, I let them be somewhat on my account to a certain extent, maybe $500, just in case my daughter or something gets somewhere. Actually, they went through my money quick, but my daughter did. My son didn't do it. But you guys understand what I'm saying? Thank you. So I'm just saying. So I do believe that that's gonna be the twist, and everybody's gonna go, "Oh, I thought that was Gabby's debit card or Gabby's godmother, Gabby's aunt, or Gabby's mama's credit card." It's gonna be them women that they found dead. Yeah, yeah, that's what I think. I think that, and they trying to put two together. That's why they looking for him. That's why they looking for him. Cause remember And it could have been Gabby's card. It could have been Gabby's card. I'm just saying, I'm giving y'all a lot of things I'm thinking about. So, I just don't wash one dish. When I go in the kitchen, I wash them all. So I'm still looking at, it could be Gabby's card, and Gabby's parent gave Gabby permission but did not give him permission, which that's also true. Because when I bought a car for my mother, I gave the car to my mother and I told her not let nobody use it. What she do, she let my brother use it. And I could still press charges because I didn't give him authorization to use my car. My car. You guys understand what I'm saying? So, but if it was Gabby's card, remember, there was some people that picked up Brian, and he was only going, what they say, 5-10 blocks or 5-10 miles or whatever. I mean, he could have walked it. He done been in the Himalayas or whatever, for 3-4 months at a time. So they were saying that he wasn't dirty, he was clean. So he must have. And he offered them $200. Now, he was just with Gabby, you know, prior to that, arguing about the breakfast bill. You arguing about a $20, $30 bill, and you going to give somebody $200 to take you up the street. They happened before. Zena, that's right. They happened before. Okay, so Gabby last conversation was on the 25th. That somebody seen her talk to her on the 25th. Now, there was a message that went to, I think her mother. It was on the 27th that said something about, could you check on Stan? And that's what made her mom, I mean, they didn't do nothing, but they just kind of thought it was weird that she called, him Stan, her grandfather Stan. I think it's a little bit more to the story. Yeah, I think it's more than just Gabby, you guys. And you know what? And some people get mad because they're sitting there saying, they're sitting there saying, they get mad and they say, everybody's trying to make, they're talking about, well, nobody's talking about Jelani, Dave, Day, and nobody's talking about, Tyrese, Gibson, and nobody's talking about the California City Boys or whatever. But here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. And I get it. I understand it. She did get a lot. But I think it's more to it than just Gabby. I think it's more than just Gabby. I think Gabby was trying to get those police officers' attention. And because he said, well, I love Gabby. I think the world of her. I hope she's not saying anything nasty about me. He was fishing to see if she said anything. He was. You guys remember that? You guys remember that? I'm just saying. He was reading a book called Annihilation, and it's by Jeff. You can look it up. If you put Annihilation on there and Jeff on there. Hey, what's going on? What you mean? Am I hungry? You bought me a sandwich? Oh, thank you, Jody.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, here. And it was two for $3. And my daughter will pick egg and sausage and so I was like,
All righty, thank you. All righty. Uh-oh, I got an egg, bacon, sausage sandwich, you guys. Wow, I'm on a diet. I guess I go give it to Pawpaw. I'm not gonna eat it. I trust her, but I'm on a diet. If you see me walking, why are you gonna bring me? I told y'all, only thing you gotta do is walk. People buy you food all day long. They be buying you. They don't even know you. They just say hi one day. Now they buying me some. Something to eat. What is this? Some, yeah. Some, got some Dunkin' stuff. My. I'll go give it to Pawpaw. He'll eat it. I won't tell him where I got it from. Give it. Sugar eat it. My mom tells me never to reject when people's being nice, you know? But nah, I don't I don't eat other people's food. Not like that. No, 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 no. I learned that a long time ago. I don't know, be done prayed over it or something. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It was nice of her, though. See, she want to be friends. We got a new friend named Jody. Jody and Cooper. Anyway, you guys, we'll talk about the case later, but I got a lot of stuff that I done pulled. I went to probably about 30, 40 different sites, pulled some stuff. Because people be doing some research. But some of the stuff was like crazy. Crafty One says, I'm the same way. Yeah, I don't eat other people's food. I just can't do it. I'm thinking Papa's standing at the door looking at me. Like, where you coming back with some food? Where you coming back with some food? Nah, I ain't either gonna. He needs to clean my driveway with all these oil spots. Anyway, you guys, hold on for a minute. Should you hungry? Should you hungry? Should say, get out of here. I smell something. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Should you better stop. You better stop. Okay. My husband said, what the heck is this? What the heck is this dog? Oh, he make me sick. He doing too much. Hold on. He done got something on my floor. Oh, but no. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. So we got the carpet clean. And it feels so good. Anyway. Hey, Shook. Shook, say hi. Say hi. Shook. Say hi. Come say hi. Come on, say hi. Say hi, big boy. You say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Shook. Say hi. Say hi. Anyway, you guys. I don't know if you guys understand what I was saying. Um, Told you my dog goes wherever I go. If I go on other couch and sit down, he'll come over there. He sure will. Goes everywhere I go. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Um, I was getting off and heard someone giving you a sandwich. Do not eat that sandwich. Forgive it to Papa. Portia. Oh yeah, I did. I gave it to Papa. Yes, I'm finna get off of here, you guys. All right, y'all be good. I just wanted to give y'all some of my thoughts. That's why I say sometimes what I be saying, I just be thinking about the people that, I mean, you kind of get a bond with listening to, the person and, their journey, what they were doing and stuff. And it's just sad that somebody took her life. But, you know, I'm wondering how did they do it, you know? So, so I can't wait for us to have this conversation because I do now believe that's what's going on. All right, that's why it's so huge because it ain't just one person, and it might be more than that. They just probably ain't seeing it. It might be others at other campsites that they went to. They probably need to get all this media stuff and figure it out. So I don't. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna just leave it alone. All right. All of you guys have a good day. Put them thumbs up. Shook, say bye bye. Shook, say bye. Shook, shook. Say bye. So you got you nice old bath and everything. You say you feeling good. He's like, I'm laying right here. Bye.